This short video will show you how to get your new distributor site set up. And the first thing you need to do is to actually set your password, and this would be pretty much the same thing you would need to do if you ever forgot your password for this site. When we set you up on your account, you'll receive an email. In that email, you'll notice you'll receive your login information. It gives you your username, no password yet, and the link to where you need to log in. So let's go ahead and log in, and I'll show you how to set your password for the first time or how you might need to update it in the future. So the first thing you would do is enter in your username. You don't have a password, so just click lost your password. Enter in the email address that's on the account and click get new password. Again, this is the exact same thing you would need to do if you forgot your password and you need to reset it. You'll receive an email, pretty quickly. So here's that link now to where I can actually go in and reset the password. So follow the link at the bottom and enter in your new password. And click reset password. Now I'm going to exit out of the entire thing and go back to the original email that has this login screen. When you select that, you should now be able to put in your username and that password and log in. You'll be brought to the basic dashboard at this point. Alright, now once you get to the dashboard, we're going to show you some things that you can do so that you can personalize your website to look more like your brand for your customers. Right now, the site's pretty basic. Your site will basically look like this. We've got a basic blue background. There's no phone number yet for the call today. There's no logo. But what you will notice is that all of the products are preloaded. All that information is already there. We're going to show you how you can update your contact information, the About Us screen, as well as the text that's on the home page. In addition, we're going to show you how to change the colors and add a logo, again, to make this personal for you. So when you come to the dashboard, you're going to want to go to Options. And we're going to start with adding a logo and changing the colors. So the first thing I'm going to do is under logo here, I'm going to say Add Image. And I've got a logo sitting out here on my desktop, and I'm just going to drag that in. And then once it's loaded, hit select down here. You'll also place the logo. Now I want to change the primary color, which was that blue background, to be more like this gold color. So I'm just going to select this and drag it up and get something a lot closer to everything else. And instead of maybe a gray color for text and as a secondary color, because the logo is black and gold, I'm going to just make that black. And let's go ahead and save those options when you're done. Again, now I'm going to show you, once you've saved that, you may need to refresh and reload your page. But now you'll see that we've got our logo in and the color scheme has changed to fit that. Pretty easy so far. The next thing you can do is update your company information. You're going to want to add the phone number that's displayed on the website so people know how to reach you. I'm just going to punch in a bogus number here. You have the ability as well on this website, if you want to show prices to your customers, you'll be able to choose a gross margin or a percent markup. But let's say you don't want to show prices to your customers. You just want them to be able to look at product and not worry about the price. You can just click this button here, no, don't show prices, and pricing won't show up. The second thing that you've got to choose is, do you want a gross margin markup or a percent markup? We've had customers want both, and so we've decided to leave that up to you. I'm going to go with a percent markup and make that a 30% markup. In the company name here, I'm going to put Punch Displays. I'm going to add an address here. And then you have the option to include a Google map. If you leave the address blank here, if you don't put an address in, it won't show the map. But I'm going to show you what it looks like when we do add that. And it updates the map here. It should find your location. You want to make sure that that looks correct on the page. And again, let's save our options. I'm going to go back and refresh the page again. And now I've got a phone number. And in the contact section, I've got the name of the company, the phone number, the address, and even the map. Alright, the next thing you can do is you can change the text that's displayed on the home page. So let's go back to the home page. I'll show you where that is. This entire section here, now the image will stay the same. Occasionally we may swap that out just to make some updates, but for right now, what you have the ability to do is change any of the text that's here on the home page. So again, I'm going to come in and I'm going to call this the main title, and I want to make some changes so you can see what that'll change. This is the main sub header, and the description area, let's just add a little text so that you've got that information. Go ahead and click Save Options again. And again, I'm going to come back and refresh the page. Sometimes it takes a couple for this one. Let's reload that page. And then you'll see main title, main subheader. It changed the text that I had. Go ahead and get your message across about who you are and what you do. The last section that you can change is the About Us section, which is a brief area where you can talk a little bit more about your company. And again, save options. And now we go to About Us, and it's got that text that I added. You can do that at any point. The great thing about this is once you've got your site, maybe this is a good way to look at how you might use this for your customers. The nice thing is once you've found maybe a solution for a customer and you say, you know, you really should consider this Flex iPad display, you can come in and actually select the link for that and email it to your customer, and that will bring them right to this page. This site is your site. You'll notice that your branding will show up first. It'll say whatever the name of your website is will be first. This one happens to be Punch for this purpose here, and then it'll be followed by the display select name, which is what we've tried to keep as a generic way for you to have all of these Forms products available for your customers. If you've got any questions, give us a call. But hopefully this was pretty easy to follow along, and I think this should be a great way for you to get information to your customers about these wonderful products.